Lights down. Crowd loud. This the Coliseum. Raise it up, raise it up. Crazy how winners only stop. Crazy's on the Coliseum. Every level, every club. Raise it up, raise it up. Pressure turn it down. Jordan can't watch it, can't win. This ain't love, this discipline. Raise it up. Yeah, fucking focus, pen straight. No talking, we elevated. Still doubt, cause yesterday we so proof. We demonstrate every rep, every scar. Get the spot. This ain't love. When the moment get heavy, crazy. Show up, no fear in the bright lights. Train for the state, execution automatic. When it's time, we don't get it. Raise it up, raise it up. Cause that winners only stop. Races from the Coliseum. Every level, every club. Raise it up, raise it up. Pressure turn it down, Missouri. Can't no watch it, can't no win. This ain't love, this discipline. Raise it up, raise it up, raise it up, raise it up. Damn, championship mindset. We don't go, we don't flex. Stay like this, they call wreck. Every move got hit set. They will shine, flip the ground. We in goals every time. Now the stage, you familiar, cause we been hitting our minds. Just the cellar, we take over, crowd feel it when we step up in this pressure. Give us more. This is long, where we level up. Raise it, raise it, raise it up, raise it up. Keep that winners only stop. Races run the Coliseum. Every level, every drop. Raise it up, raise it up. Push it, turn it down, it's solid. Can't no watch, can't no win. This ain't love, this discipline. Raise it up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Raise it up. Christ down, crowd down. Raise it up, 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 raise it up. This got winners on this top. Races on the Coliseum. Every level, every club. Raise it up, raise it up. Catch it, turn it down, it's heavy. Can't no watch, can't no win. This ain't looking discipline. Raise it up, raise it up, raise it up. Raise it up, raise it up, raise it up. Raise it up. Who are we? Pranksters! Where are we? The Coliseum! What do we do? Execute! Are you not entertained? The Coliseum! Is this not why you're here? Execute!
All right, what's going on, Cranksters? Welcome back to the Coliseum. We are live. It was a good day today, man. It was absolutely a good day. Let's go ahead and get this turned on. Made it back in time. Hell yeah. Welcome, Crypto Gain Hub. We got our boy Gates. Let's see here. We got C-Train. We got E36 Pro Jet. Got our boy Razorback, Preston. What's going on, Preston? I hope you guys are having a wonderful night. Yeah, let's turn on some of this music here. It looks like there's a big, I wasn't sure if YouTube was going to be working. There was a big outage. It looks like a lot of people are reporting outages on YouTube for YouTube TV. YouTube does not seem to be working too well right now. It says X is experiencing issues with live streaming posts. If you can't find your live on X, you manually post it by following our guide. I see. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on right now, but it's all good, guys. Let's look at this real quick. Let's get into some live trades. Yeah, I'm glad, Preston. Hey, crew, what's going on? Just Steve. Looks like we got a few more of you guys rolling in while I pick some music out real quick. We'll just do some light little crankster music that we created here. But yeah, welcome, guys. Today was a big day inside of the Coliseum. Let me just remind everybody that the Coliseum is free. We completely changed our motto here, guys. I'm excited. It was a beautiful day today. Just like it says right here. Let me show you guys. Just like how it says, the Coliseum released the Doctrine. All right. The Coliseum is, yeah, my son's watching here. Let's see here. What color should we pick tonight? Should we do green? Should we do blue? Let's see here. Hold on. Yeah, guys. So the Coliseum released the Doctrine today, guys. This is exactly how I trade. Let me just remind you guys that the Coliseum is free. Make sure to get inside of the Coliseum, guys, through the Telegram. The only thing that you're going to be able to do to trade, make sure to sign up with zoomex. That's how you guys are going to get the free access in zoomex to my trades, the Doctrine that I just released today, guys. This is exactly how I trade. All right, this is exactly how I trade. And it was kind of big, man. It was big. I was so excited to was so excited to release it to everybody in the Telegram, guys. So with that being said, let's see if we can find ourselves a couple of trades tonight. We got about an hour of streaming together. Let's start finding our ranges. Let's start off by looking at a 20-minute. Right off of the bat, we can see that Bitcoin is in just a clear downtrend. All right. Earlier today, I did end up taking a trade. I'm gonna call it the let me flip this around real quick here. Let's go here like this. Put a leg right here. And then we're going to go ahead and put a trade. Let's see here. Where's my other leg at? We got another leg right in here. You know, man, everyone's got their names for their own patterns. I call this Biddy Ain't Got No Legs. Yo, what's up, Mark Dutch? What's going on? If you build it, they will come. That's right, guys. Get into the Coliseum. It's free. But check this out. I did take a nice big trade earlier, guys. I told everybody that I was going short right up in here. It looked all bullish, man. Good old Bitcoin, man, just coming down. Big old dump, big old pump, big old dump, big old pump. I said, all right, dude. I told everybody I'm taking a short. I just don't think Biddy's got the legs. Biddy ain't got no legs. All right, Lieutenant Dan. All right, let me show you guys the trade from earlier. Let's go over here to X real quick. And I'll pop it over here real quick. I said, man, the pattern is called Biddy Ain't Got No Legs. Boom. Double top. You guys can see the entries right in here. Would have been crazy if I would have held this trade. But again, I'm scalping. I'm not looking for anything more than my bread, baby. I'm in and out. I took this trade live during the Wolf Spaces. And look at this, man. Bang. It was up towards 10 G's. It started popping up. And then by the time I closed it, man, it was an absolute killer trade. But yeah, again, and here's the thing, guys. If we just go back over here. Yeah. Biddy ain't got no legs. Everyone, I learned this. Good old shout out to Crypto Face, man. You know how he says that he's got the Jesus take the will pattern and all this. I'm gonna start calling this the Biddy ain't got no legs during this bear market, dude. Any pump, you just short it to the ground. I shorted it right in here, guys, on this dump. If we just move this, I shorted this move here. It was a quick 10 G's. By the time I closed it, started popping up. If I would have held it down into here, man, it would have been another one of those 30 bangers, man, 30, 40 grand. So good trade. So if you guys don't know, it's called the Biddy Ain't Got No Legs, man. But you ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Dan. But let's see if we can find ourselves a trade, guys, for tonight. We're going to start off by looking at a 20-minute and see if Bitcoin right now, we're going to find our range. And really, the only thing I got is shorts, man. We come on up, we short this thing. Stops right above. These little moves right in here. Boom. Now, guys, when I said that the fencer is the new one he had, looks like he had one of those fencing guys with the little sword. Yeah, dude, I taking it off. You guys here, don't worry, dude. Don't worry. I know what you're talking about, dude. Let me pull out the old pistol here. We got it right up here at the top. Here we go. Let's see here. We go like this. Bang, bang. Let's holster this bad boy. And just in case we need to bring a knife to a gunfight, we'll pop it on out here. We'll take a little off the top. Yeah, guys, good scalps today, man. Some of these guys had some nice trades. It was great to see, again, inside of the Telegram, guys, we have had insane growth, absolutely insane growth. Yeah, so we've been having insane growth inside of the Coliseum, guys. So let's go ahead. In the Coliseum Doctrine, guys, it explains exactly how I trade. I am a scalp trader. You know what, guys? I will take these swing trades when they come to me, but I dare you guys, if you're not inside of a short from $70,000, then what are you doing? Sitting on your ass? Sitting on your hands? All right. The other thing, too, if you're not scalping, what are you doing? You're just sitting down, guys. I'm going to walk you guys through exactly how I trade, how I find my ranges within 20 minutes, work on down to the 10, the 5, the 1 to 5 minute, are really dialing in towards our entries. But it's very simple. It's very, very simple on how we take these scalps, guys. So let's actually go out to a 30-minute, try to get a bigger picture here. The only range that I see with Bitcoin right now, if we were just to go ahead and pull this parallel range, all right, this parallel channel right here, you guys can see this right here would be Bitcoin's range. Sideways trading. Now, tonight, I really want to show you guys, because you guys are seeing me take these micro scalps. And again, it does not matter about the dollar amount. Does not matter if you're trading with $100 and make it, the percentages are the exact same. I'm using 10x leverage. Does not matter with what your trading is. I'm waiting for those entries. Those entries to me, guys, finding those ranges, the tops, the bottom are entries. So a lot of people that don't know how to find entries, I'm going to show you guys how to do that tonight. And maybe we might be able to take a, if we come down for a double bottom on something like this, we come down into this channel right into here, maybe I can take a nice little scalp up to the top of this, guys. That's what we're going to be looking for. So I'm going to be watching the chat while I go over, excuse me, how to find these ranges. So if you guys can, while I'm doing the instructing and the education, if it starts coming down to right in here into this area, please start blowing up the chat for me, because I'm going to be going over how I find these scalping ranges. So again, guys, the more touches you have, the more of a range that you can feel certain. You guys can obviously see here, we have a clear top right in here. This is the beginning of it. Boom. We have a clear bottom, multiple touches. And again, the more that we have these touches, the more you're going to start understanding that even if we broke down and this crazy little smash the long, smashed right they smashed the shorts right up here on this one. Again, this is how we find our ranges. Now, we actually took a lot of trades right in here. So this would be a downward trend range. Do you see what I'm saying? Just kind of down and to the right. We have multiple touches on the tops and bottoms. Again, we're looking to take longs down in here. We're going to see if any of this holds. Now, this range as well. This is another beautiful range right over here to the left. We took a nice trades right in here. And we can see clear tops, clear bottoms. These ranges right in here, guys, are going to make you a lot of money. You do not need to be sitting inside of these trades. You can get in, you can get your daily bread, and you can walk away and enjoy your day and grow your accounts, grow your trading accounts. Point blank, you guys can see, look, multiple trades. We have multiple longs, shorts, even this one right in here. We could even say, if you caught it quick enough, this as well would have been a nice short. It almost completed, almost down to the bottom. Boom. And then it blew up out of nowhere. This craziness right in here, guys. Again, same thing. Look at how crazy this is. Look at these stupid V-shapes right here, just trapping and clapping people, man, just clapping them. I was inside of this wolf space, and good old Cade, man, shout out to Cade. He was saying, hey, Crank, are you in any trades? I said, dude, I've just been chilling, slow, taking just minor little scalps. I'm getting ready to leave town for about a week. Right as we were doing this, we watched it dump. It pumped, dumped again, and then it came right back up to the top of the range. I said, dude, I've had enough of this. Bitcoin, it's real simple to call this bad boy. What are we going to call it, guys? Let me show you what we're going to call it. And I just joke about this because this last couple freaking months, man. I love this, man. Biddy ain't got no legs. This is the Biddy ain't got. If we make these V-shaped recoveries like that, I'm going to short this shit every single time, dude. We come down, we V-shape straight up, man. I'm going to say, I don't think so, Biddy. You're just trapping and clapping, baby. Biddy ain't got no legs, man. Cut and dry. So again, guys, when we're looking at these scalpable ranges, all right, we can even go back in here. We can see here to here. Even Bitcoin has ranges here. Multiple touches is a range. And again, guys, this is what the Crankster's bread and butter is. The problem is that most people don't know how to either wait for the tops or bottoms or understand what the range is forming. You know, what they're waiting for is if this thing comes up, and this will trap a lot of traders. This will trap a lot of traders because this thing kind of bounces, comes up. You think it's getting ready to sweep this low. Instead of thinking it's forming a nice little, you know, it's going to start creating a range for us. Same thing. Biddy comes up, looks like it's going to trumpet, comes down, comes back up. Same thing, but didn't take it out. I start getting confirmations on these ranges, guys, when I start seeing like this candle right here. It was supposed to come down and take this out, but it didn't. You guys, let me zoom in on this. In our ranges, when you see this, all right, oops. When you see this, all right, this thing kind of dumps, pops. This candle, if it looks like it's getting ready to dump and it puts in like a higher low on the candle, look at what it did the rest of the time. You had yourself a beautiful range. I will snap at these all day long. All right. How are you calling when it leaves the ranges? Then it's invalidated. Do you not? So my stop losses are literally, Harvey, invalidation. Dude, when I long this right in here, I have my stop loss right in here. Come down again. Stop loss is still at this low. When I scalp this range, again, look at this is what most people. This is the sauce, guys. Get inside of the Telegram. Get in the Coliseum. This is free. I am going to teach you how to trade with me. Look, came down again. When it came up, it should have came down. Didn't take out this candle. Simple. Confirmation. Boom. Let's get it. Stop underneath. We run all the way back up. Boom. Take the trade. Stop is still underneath. Boom. Close it out because I like to TP early. I normally TP right in here. Boom. All right. Real simple. Look at this. Real simple on the tops. I come up. I will take these shorts. Stops will be right up in here. We come up again. Stops are still right up in here. Real simple, dude. Bang. This is how the cranksters in the Coliseum, guys, are thriving right now. While most people are not trading, open interest is low. The futures trading market is low, guys. If you guys were to look at how much volume is actually trading in Binance, zoomex, and Bybit, and BitGet, and Bit2Next all combined, it is low. Nobody's trading right now while the Coliseum is breaking records daily. And the reason being, guys, is because, again, we are scalping this market. If I was to zoom out on this, we can see, look at this. We're hitting everything, guys. If I was to show you, look at this. Let me just show you guys. Don't worry. We'll show it to you. We show it all to you, dude. These people don't even believe this shit anymore. Let's go over here. Let's go to a 30-minute here on the exchange. Let's look at this. Ready? Let's look to see. Let's go to a 1 hour. Let's see how many trades. Let's turn this puppy on. Bang. Let's see how the cranksters are scalping, baby. Oh my Lord. Oh, look at this. I mean, guys, I know it's easy to say in hindsight, but dude, look, I bet you I would take my cranksters, any of my top veteran guys, against a lot of traders out there because these dudes are printing money. We are scalping. Look, guys, it's very easy to understand. Clear ranges, clear ranges, clear ranges, just like we said. Look, clear ranges, clear ranges, clear ranges, clear ranges. Oh, my Lord, it doesn't stop. Guys, in the doctrine, I am going to tell you guys that you are not looking for home runs. You guys need to understand that the market is an infinite ATM. It is not about money. It is about strategy and structure. The strategy is scalping. The structure is the ranges. The education is how you guys are going to react inside of these ranges. When price action comes to you, you guys are finally executing. All right? But look at this, dude. It doesn't get any better than this, dude. This thing all the way through, bro. All the way through, dude. All the way out and over. You know, if you don't see a trade in there, it's because I'm on a vacation. If you don't see a vacation, dude, I'm telling you, you don't see scalps right there, it's a vacation. All right? Mark Dutch, can't wait to see you in there. Easy to see in hindsight. LOL, hello all. How are you all calling it when it leaves the range? Dude, when it leaves the range, it's invalidated. It's very simple to understand this, that if this thing was to run out of this range, it's invalidated. If this thing was to break out of this range, it's invalidated. You wait. But look at where the candle bodies are closing. Okay, this is good. Harvey. What's the difference between a swing high, and a high and a higher high? I struggle with that. Well, look at this. You're going to understand that pattern right there. You got a high, a higher high. It's creating the range. Higher highs broke out through this. Look at this. Broke out through this right in here. Boom. And it just keeps creeping, dude. Now, you're going to see, the more you're inside of the Coliseum, guys, the more you guys are going to trade this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful price action, man. Beautiful price action. Like this right up in here, dude. It didn't get much better. Everyone that was bitching and moaning and didn't know how to trade this, dude, I heard so many people saying, you know, Bitcoin is just in a no trade zone. Right up in here, man. Look at this. This was 94,000. This right here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Right in here, guys. It doesn't get much better. Here, we'll just go out to like a daily. I'm going to have to just go out to the daily so it looks clean. Here you go. Easily. Beautiful range. You guys are going to remember this one. This is 90,000 to 86.4. All right? And then we had the bigger range on top of this where Bitcoin was stuck between 94 down here to 84. This $10,000 range. Guys, this is a range within a range. It's very simple. If Bitcoin was to come down this low, you took the trades here. Stop loss back here. If you took the trade here, you wanted it directly underneath, get back in here, stop loss recreated here. If Bitcoin, you take the trade here on the short, stop loss up here. You take the short, stop loss still is up here. You take the short, the stop loss is still up here. But these guys, this is our bread and butter, and this is what I love it. You know what? I will pride myself, guys, because we are truly the only channel that are obliterating this shit right now. You know what? I've seen, and I know you guys watch a lot of channels. Everybody's out there getting information. If you're in the trading game, you're listening to a lot of different traders. You know what, guys? What has almost every trader started talking about the last 2 weeks? Scalping, 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 scalping. The Coliseum's been doing it for 2 years in this market, guys. I'm not sitting inside of these trades, dude, while I'm sitting all beautiful and fat and a long ride in here, and I think I got it, and I got a higher low. It's on a trend right in here, and then bam, I don't think so. Wiped out. Ha, get fucked. I'm not sitting in this trade right here. Oh, it finally got its liquidity grab. We're new all-time highs. I don't get fucked. No, I don't think so. Yeah, let me just here. Hold on, dude. Let me show you. Hold on. Let me get my. Where is it? Hold on. I'll show you here. Well, we got to pull it back on out here, man. Ready? Here we go. Here we go. Bang, 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 bang. You see what I'm saying, guys? No, we don't do that, guys. These ranges are what create the cranksters. This is what's feeding the Coliseum, guys. But it's our structure, it's our strategy, it's our discipline for price to come to us. And here's the thing. If we're not at the tops and we're not at the bottoms, it's mid chop chop. All right? I think it's mid chop chop. Yeah, feed us. Alex O's in the house. Feed us, baby. I tell you what, dude, scalping's the name in the game, dude. And if you guys are, if you're, everybody follow Alex O Crypto, baby. Follow Alex. But that's the thing, man, guys. The Coliseum is eating. Again, we just popped off another 10 grand trade today. Yesterday, we scalped all of this range. We scalped all of this range. We scalped all of this range. Guys, if we zoom out and even look at this right in here, all right, even if we were to look at this big, ugly, ugly range right in here, same thing. Look at this. Bang. Same thing, guys. We obliterated this. Let me just show you again, guys. Let me just show you again. If you don't see scalps from me, I'm on a freaking vacation, dude. All of it. All of these scalps. Bang, 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 bang. Every single trade all the way back, baby. If you don't see a range, I'm on a vacation. It's simple. Simple, 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 guys. And so, again, this is the Coliseum bread and butter, guys. This is the Coliseum bread and butter. Here we go. Like, look at this, dude. Actually, I just wanted to zoom out real quick and see this. You know, look at this. Is just crazy, bro. These are all the scalps. This is just mind-boggling to me. I had to go out to the daily. This is the range that I talked about right in there. Look at that. Just every little bit of the scalps. Massive wins, guys. Hundreds of thousands of dollars being printed in the last 3 months. Hundreds of thousands. Now, again, it is not about the dollar amounts. My percentages are the same as yours. If you're trading with $100, if you're trading with $1,000, my percentages on my accounts are the exact same as yours. Do not get caught up, guys. The name of the game in the scalp game, is to win. You're getting breadcrumbs. You so many breadcrumbs, you know, equate to an apple pie, baby, a peach pie. And so again, guys, get your wins. If you are learning to win in this market, you are milestones ahead of some of these top traders, guys. This has been and again, I say that because open interest is near zero. Guys, I talk to these guys. The exchanges right now and the futures volume is low. Nobody's trading this market right now. You guys are watching the Fear and Greed Index hit that, and it's low as well. So again, and again, guys, and you know what? I'm also going to tell you guys that people's expectations right now of this market, I hear all these fucking idiots calling for bottoms. They don't know, dude. They don't know at the bottom. You got people saying that the top's not in at 125. Ain't nobody know, bro. Ain't nobody know, dude. Oh, this was the bottom. We'll never see 50s again. Bitch, please. We just came down to 59 grand. Oh, the top's in, dude. I don't care. But here's the thing about the cranksters, guys. We are scalping this thing in every single one of the ranges, and I'm so tired about hearing about macro price action. And the reason being is, guys, macro price action to the Coliseum just means that, hey, guys, we're finally down towards the 50K range. Time to scalp that. We're at the 35K range. Oh, time to scalp that. Guys, we had a nice big pump. Let's see if Biddy's got legs. I mean, again, guys, this is the bread and butter. This is the market right now, guys. And let me explain something to you. I'm not against swing trading, but there is a difference, okay? There is a massive difference. If we were to look back here, there is a difference between Bitcoin smashing $72,000 for the first time and finally hitting a new all-time high. Look at this momentum. I will, you know, when Bitcoin comes over here and is smashing through 75 grand and Solana sitting at 160 bucks, I'll take a massive long at 160 because 160 is easily going to be 200 for the first time while Bitcoin's doing things for the first time. I will play swing trades all day long in the right environment. If you guys were to look at the environment that we're in right now, you tell me, guys, does this look like a bottoms into you? Let me go out to the weekly. Does this look like a bottom to you? Let me move my sword real quick. Hold on, dude. I'm loaded right now, man. We're loaded. Where's my gun? Hold on. Give me my sword. Take some off the top. All right. This is not a bottom to me, guys. Bottoms are, guys, you guys do realize that tops are created like in the day. In a day, bottoms are created, guys, over months, over weeks. Tops are created in a day. Bottoms are created over months. The expectations, guys, of all of this, and I'm done talking about macro because by the time these guys fucking figure it out, the cranksters and my crew are going to be they're going to be loaded, bro. We have so many good testimonies, guys, that we're just going to scalp all of this. It's going to be Yeah, I'm not, you know what? I'll worry about the macro price action when that price action happens tomorrow. That's my new range. That's the Coliseum's new range. Other than that, guys, I'm worried about tonight, tomorrow, if I'm blessed to live tomorrow, and then we're just going to keep doing it piece by piece. So with that being said, guys, I hope you guys understand tonight. I really wanted to explain to you guys that, you know what? I made the Coliseum free. I made the Coliseum free, guys. I'm going to build traders over the next 2 years. We're going to be doing $1 billion a month. We're going to do 4 or 5 times more than what we already do. We're going to be doing $1 billion a month, and I'm going to help you guys get there. Scalping this market all the way down to whatever the bottom is. Nobody knows. And all the way back up to the top and rinse and repeat. We're going to be here for years to come, dude. Everybody's going to know the Coliseum. Everybody. But guys, these ranges right in here are going to be your bread and butter. Now, the ranges are only going to be found with education. Time in the chart. All right? Time in the chart. All right, guys? Time in the chart. The more you're charting, the more ranges you're going to find. The more tops and bottoms you're going to find, well, eventually you're going to start understanding that tops and bottoms are entries. A lot of people don't understand, hey, Crank, how do I find entries? How are you able to find these entries in your scalps? Well, they're tops and bottoms. Tops and bottoms are entries to me. Well, how do you know what's a top and bottom? Because I have multiple, we have multiple circles. I mean, multiple circles. What's up, Hart? You're going in circles, bro. As soon as Morpho hits $2, I'll dump that spot trade and I'll join some trades with the Coliseum. Yeah, man, trader's not for everybody, but you know what? Let me just explain something to you guys. And I say this in the Coliseum because I'm ranting right now. I'm going off. There's no trade for us to take just yet. All right? This is mid chop chop. All right? This is mid chop chop. We didn't come down to my level. I told you guys to notify me if we came down to my level. We're coming up to the top. This could be shortening territory. All right, this could be shortened territory, but we'll wait and see. Probability states, dude, that you are going to put your money on the exchange and you are going to lose. I'm not going to sit here and sell you shit because I made the Coliseum free. All right, guys, I changed my whole business model. I'm going to be the largest trading desk. We do about 250 million in trading volume a month. I want to build traders for free. All I'm going to ask, guys, is that I give you guys VIP tiers on the exchange. You trade wherever I'm trading. I don't care what exchange it is. We trade together. We're a unit. We're the Coliseum, and we kick some ass. So I changed my entire business model. There is no catch, dude. You're going to get into my Telegram, and you're going to sign up to zoomex, lock in your VIP 2 tiers, and then I'm going to teach you how to trade. Simple. Simple. What do you know? I'm going to teach you everything that I'm teaching you tonight, but you get inside of the Coliseum. I'm fired up, boy, because, dude, we've had exponential growth the last 2 months, man. Exponential growth. And I'm going to build more traders. The traders, guys, there's a difference between somebody signing up on an exchange and getting on and losing and then getting on and staying and actually creating a trader. There's a massive, massive difference. I'm talking about creating scalpers in the Coliseum. We're going to be a family together. We're going to learn how to do this. We're going to teach you. And you guys are going to help me get where I need to be. And I'm going to help you guys where you need to be. That's what it's all about. So I kicked it, dude. You know, my whole Patreon, big old fat Patreon, it's gone, dude. Unless you get now, let me rephrase that. The chat in the Telegram is busy. It's been hectic, man. It's been so hectic. So the Patreon is still $50 a month. It is your own channel. I have lots of seasoned traders in there, and they enjoy it. These guys have their own channel. It's called The Inner Circle. But there is no more pay to trade with CryptoCrank. Very, very simple. No, Abe, you don't understand, dude. Dude, Abe, let me explain something to you, brother. Let me explain something to you. Watch this. Let me show you this. Let's go to the exchange real quick. So watch this, dude. Unless you do the volume on the exchange, all right? Unless you do the volume at exchange, your VIP is always going to show 0. But through the Coliseum, you automatically get VIP tier 2 right underneath the Coliseum. So let me explain something here. If we go over here and we go to here, let me blow this up for you. But you don't just back test it on the trades, bro. If you go over there and look at your trades, like we go over here and you go to your trading orders and you go over here to order history and you go over here to like your field details, look at your trading fee, brother. They're VIP tier 2. Don't look at this. If you're not actually doing the volume, like look at this. If you go over here to the volume, let this load real quick. Bang, dear CryptoCrank, look, guys, my 30-day trading volume is 224 million. We're on track to do $400 million for February. Again, if you look down here on the VIPs, you're on VIP tier 2, dude, but unless you do $30 million, it's not going to show on your account. Do you understand? You're blanketed underneath the Coliseum. I am not an influencer, brother. All right? I am not an influencer. I am a trader. I am building traders, not influencers. Does that make sense, Abe? I need a comment from old Abe Balake. Do you see what I'm saying? Unless you're doing, but you don't, here's the thing, Abe. You don't need to trade $70 million, dude, or $30 million in order to get your VIP tiers. Do you see what I'm saying? You don't need to do that. You're already locked in just because you signed up with the Coliseum. So let's get back to trading real quick, bro. Let's see what we can find. Let's see what we can find. Yeah, dude, does that make sense? Now you start, you know, we turn you into an elite scalper, dude. Next thing you know, Abe, you're getting all kinds of coupons, dude. We have so many people, dude, that this last week that we're getting $1,000 vouchers and $20 vouchers and $400 vouchers, dude, for hitting their VIPs because they actually hit the volume. But you don't actually have to hit the volume just to get the feed tier. It's just extra rewards. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm fired up. I'm here to, dude, I've been digesting a lot about my business model with you guys, and I'm like, you know what? Let's teach these boys, ladies. Dude, we got a wicked lady trader, dude. She's killer, dude. She's a mean sucker, dude. She's scalping. She's an animal. But yeah, guys, I am fired up, man. Like I said, we had this beautiful trade today. We called it the Biddy Ain't Got No Legs. We already popped off another 7-8 grand. It was 10 G's, but nice trade. The Biddy Ain't Got No Legs pattern. Oh, there she is. All right, Miss Crypto Cajun. I wasn't going to give your name out, but then you all of a sudden you said it. We got it. Dude, she's violent, guys. If I showed you guys, she's been with me for a year. And, dude, her trades are violent, whether it's on gold or Bitcoin. You should see it, dude. It's amazing. This is how you know it's working, man. It's, you know, shout out to her. You know? Absolutely amazing. It's super cool to see, guys. So, yeah, I am fired up because I'm excited for you guys. And like I said, I'm not going to go on this stream right now and go over the whole Coliseum lock. It's 6 pages long. Get into the Coliseum. It's free. You guys are going to have access to it. Live by it. And then I'm going to help you walk through it with doing live executional trades. Okay? Yeah, all you guys got to do is just get inside of the Coliseum, man. And I'm trying to look at some trades, guys, but Bitcoin is in mid chop. This is a no trade zone. Either we come up to the actual top of this range or this thing needs to roll over, and then we can look at it down here. This is very, 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 this is stop city, bro. This is stop central. Look at, you can long it right here, dude. Boom, she could roll right over and try to sweep this. You could try to short it right here. It's going to try to sweep this. This is mid choppy. Mid chop. No, thank you. Pass. I'll take my odds here or here, and I'll wait. And the reason being is I have defined stops, break of structure. I have defined stops. I will wait. And the reason being is if I wait and I'm patient and I actually get up here and this thing rolls over, fat trades. Guys, these percentages, I don't think you guys are hearing me. You ain't picking up what I'm putting down. These are 1% moves with a little bit of leverage, 10x leverage. The cranksters eat, baby. And again, if you're trading with $100, you just made $10. You trade with 1,000, you just made 100. You play with 10K, all right? You just played 1,000. 100K, you just made 10K. 200K, guys, we got lots of traders in there. I'm not going to mention their names either. We got some freaking whales, dude. 300K, you just made 30K off of these moves. And again, don't get caught up on dollar amounts. Start looking at the moves from here. Boom, that 1%. Boom, right in here. Right in here. Roll on over. That's what this trade was earlier, guys. Can you explain a little why you cut those deviations out of your down range down? Yep, learned it all in the Coliseum. Love it, Crypto Occasion. Marshall. I don't know why I say your name like that every single stream, huh? Marshall. Can you explain a little why you cut those deviations out of your down? Oh, because, dude, they're just they're traps. I understand what you're saying now. These are traps, bro. Hold on. These are the only touches that are break a structure, and then it's right back inside of the range. I count them out. These are traps. Trap. But yet we had perfect structure. Do you see how it's just broke it down? These are traps, bro. Same thing. Look. Go back here. Look at this. Same thing with these ranges right in here. You have this beautiful range right in here. Look at this. Multiple touches, but I don't want to just throw this thing all the way down like this. Like that. You see what I mean? I want multiple touches, even if it's just bouncing around on it. And I do the same thing for my bear bull flags. I don't count this right in here because this is the beginning. You go to this range right in here. Boom. Beautiful. That I would exit out. And the reason being, I say I have 1 short, 2 short, 3 short, 4 shorts. It comes back up again. And on this 5th short right here, dude, I would have had, if I didn't stick to what I was doing, I'd have 4 perfect shorts to one time I got blown out of the water. And then look, not only did it break out of all of these shorts, and again, guys, here's the difference. Look at this. People are holding these shorts right in here. Get blown out of the water. People are holding these longs right in here. Boom, get blown out of the water. Trap. Does that make sense? Big traps. Hold on. We got a lot more people coming in here. What I miss? Hey, everyone. Chop City tonight. Also help. I've made close to 100 trades, 60% profit trades, 40% loss, and I'm in the negative. Size down, dude. CryptoCrank, LOL, stop my stop loss and the entries. So here's the thing, dude. If I ran that same math, I'm still hella profitable. Hella profitable. Hella profitable, dude. If you run at 60%, you're a great trader. Great trader. But you're taking, dude, if you're only trying to make $200-300 a day and you're taking $600 losses, you cannot do that, dude. You need to size down. I was explaining this last night in a space, and I said, hey, man, if people are starting to yeah, correct, Marshall. Yeah, correct. I was telling these guys that if you I have some traders that have grown their accounts and now they're wanting to trade with bigger money, but now they're getting stopped out quite a bit. So I told them, I said, dude, here's the thing. When you guys were originally putting that risk, and you know what you're willing to risk, right? You have your risk, and these things you're letting them breathe. Either 2 things are going on. 1, you don't have the correct entry. All right? If you're trading in this and you think that this is a higher low and it's a bottom and it starts breathing and now you got yourself a runner and you're super down right in here. 2, have better entries. And then 2, the only way you're going to know if you have better entries is I would completely size down. Size down. If you're trading with $100 and you're willing to lose 10, which is 10%, you should not be doing that. Let's just put it this way. Let's do simple math here. On a $1,000 trade, let's do this. All right. If you have $1,000 that you are trading, all right, you should not be losing more than 30 bucks. All right. This is 3%, which is still super, 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 super stout. Okay. Hold on real quick. Hold on. Let me just do this. Yeah. This is heavy. This is a very, very, very heavy stop loss of 3%. All right. So if you have $1,000 and your stop loss should be 30 bucks. All right. And you're letting these things run into bigger losses than 3%, then this is what you guys need to do. You need to actually risk $30 and find out if you're even hitting in the right entries. Because if $30 shouldn't be more than a $3 fucking stop, and this thing runs to 10 bucks, you know that you are just blatantly wrong. It's a poor man's way to find out if you're wrong. Do you see what I'm trying to say? It's a poor man's way. It's a good man's way to finding out if you're right or wrong, but it's a poor man's way to say if it's right or wrong. I don't know how else to say that. You need to take your $30 that you would normally stop loss, only trade with 30, take your entries and find out if you're actually on point. You're going to find out real quick what the problem is. And I bet you're going to end up saying, wow, my $30 trade is down 12 bucks. Dude, you're down 30+%, which means what? We know what the problem is. You're not hitting in the right areas, Bubba. You're not cooking in the right areas. You're not scalping in the right areas. You're wrong. You're blatantly wrong. So stop risking your normal bag that you would when this isn't the problem. This is the problem. Does that make sense? Let me look at the chat real quick because I'm just I'm going off on this. Does that make sense, guys? Does that make sense? And I cut my losses quickly, bro. I don't lose more than 2, 3, 4%. The other night, guys, I took does that make Stevie Crypto? Don't be thinking you have the perfect range and everything, dude. Back test yourself. More time in the charts. More time in the chart. You're going to be able to analyze these ranges much better. And then you can start. If you're going to trade with $1,000, $30 should be a stop loss. Back test to see if you're even hitting in the right ranges. Only trade with 30. That should be your normal stop. Trade with that and find out if you're actually hitting in the right direction. Back test yourself. Am I hitting in the right ranges? Now, if you are hitting in the right ranges, use the whole 1,000, dude. Boom, make your money. If you're hitting and you're firing off and you're scalping and you're doing it correctly, like we teach in the Coliseum, rock it out. Absolutely rock it out. Do you see what I'm saying? I limit in, dude. I limit in. I mark it out. I do both. Guys, our fees are so low that you could do whatever you want, dude. Get into the Coliseum. We have it all. We have all of the links to anything you would possibly need. We got prop firms, VPNs, Palau IDs, exchanges, everything that you guys could possibly need for trading. On top of that, it's free. I'm going to teach you. The only thing I require is that you guys sign up to zoomex with me. Yeah, everybody and here's the thing, because I'm building traders for free. If you guys get into the Coliseum and you don't sign up, y'all can bye. No thanks. We're a unit, dude. We're doing this together. We are doing this all together. Make sense? So yeah, Mark Dutch, Steve, Caesar, everybody. We need those here in the next after the stream, brother. Yeah, guys. Good alpha, great alpha. Prop firms, guys. I use I use client funding. Yeah, I use client funding because it's over on Bybit. But shout out to client funding. We got that too. Yep. Yeah, and as far as trading, guys, again, and this is inside of the when you get into the Coliseum, you guys have access now to the Doctrine. It's the Coliseum Doctrine. I give excellent examples, like I did tonight, of how to find ranges. You know, I could zoom out real quick and look at this. Look at all these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful ranges. Bang, 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 bang. They're everywhere, guys. There is trades to be made. And your expectations, guys, it's all about Crank. I made myself take 2 weeks of trading to rebuild my discipline. I'm going to sign up to zoomex through your link and start again with y'all. You know, welcome back, man. You know, here's the other thing too, guys, is that you are going to also retrain your minds. You got to retrain your minds. These expectations of crazy long swing trades, sitting in these things, round tripping when you're already in the chips. Oh my gosh. No, thank you, dude. I don't do that. I'm done. I don't like doing that, dude. Twinkle bells. I start off with the 20. A 20, I can start off and I can see clear ranges. You know, max, I go out to an hour. I see the clear range, and then as I zoom in, I can start seeing how close we are to the entries. Do you see what I'm saying? Yep. It's all right, dude. You don't sell spot bags here though either though. So I'm not gonna tell you you don't sell spot bags here, brother. Don't be selling your spot bags here, bro. That's also very stupid. That's about as stupid as round tripping. So don't do that here. Just readjust, man. Get your minds right. There's money to be made. I hope you understand, man. I was coming in because this is only half the stuff. This is only half the stuff that's inside of the Coliseum Doctrine. All right. I'm documenting everything that I have, documented all my trades. We're gonna take this, account. We're probably gonna do a we got a lot of new members here. Maybe we'll do $1,000 to 10K. And you guys are gonna see what I'm talking about. Maybe we'll just do $1,000 to 10K and we'll beat it down. Yeah, I use 20 minutes to find out my ranges 100%. Just DCA more under 54K. Luckily, I'm only 10% underwater at this level. Yeah. Dude, Bitcoin is going to $1 million, bro. I can't tell you how high it's going to do. I can't tell you where the bottom's at. I'm just telling you guys, I'm going to show you how to find ranges, and we're going to do it together as a unit. You know what I mean? We're going to do it together. Know what I mean? Know what I mean, Bird? I don't predict, I react. Small leg stack, repetition, consistency, beat ambition. Years of scars in this position. That's how execution turns surgical. I show the wins, I show the red. Transparency over market and bread. If the market is. All right, Bitcoin is coming up. Let's see, guys. Let's see what's going to happen here with Bitcoin. Yeah, did you guys, good rant? It was dude. It was a real alpha packed rant, if I say so myself. I gotta get up, man. I'm gonna be flying tomorrow, man. We had a crazy good January, so I'm gonna take a week out into Florida. Go to Florida, see what's out there. I'm just reading some of the chat, guys. So let's say the price is at the top of the range. How long do you wait to take profits on the short positions? I call it the 50% move. I do 50% of the move. So to give you an example, I do 50% of the move. So give you an example here. All right. When I took this short right up in here, all right, when I look at the difference between this and here and this thing, I took the short right up in here. This is a 50% move. Do you see how this is like a 50% from here to here, 50% from here to here? That's how I take my scalps. I don't like catching full moves because a lot of the times it comes down to that 50%. See what I'm saying? That's just the way I do it. Some people sit in these things long, but man, if this thing whips around and you round trip and now you were in the chips and now you're completely in a loss, I don't do that. So do you see what I'm saying? If I took the entry here or just a tad bit higher right up here, hold on. You guys see what I'm saying? If I take the entry here, let's redo this. I know that this is like coming on up here. I wanted to see if Biddy's got some legs. Take the entry here. This is the 50% mark from here to here. This was the big move. Do you see what I'm saying? So I take it here. So it's 50% to that, and it's 50% to that. Does that make sense? I'm just trying to get those. Be careful. Florida is dope. I was only going to stay a few months, stayed almost 2 years, and now I'm buying a house next month. You know, CK, does that make sense on the targets? Does that make sense on the targets of what we're looking for on how to take those shorts once you're in the chips, dude? I only like taking. I don't know if we're done going down, dude. I got to be honest with you. I like this, you know. Well, it's just Biddy just didn't have no legs. It's called the Biddy. Look, guys, I've taken these shorts on Crypto Blood's channel. I took these shorts with you guys. I take these shorts live, man. It's literally, I'm you know. Crypto Face has got the name. Jesus hold the wheel. I call it Biddy ain't got no legs, man. Just Biddy ain't got no legs. I thought you really Biddy's ready for a breakout. Get out of town, dude. You want to know when Biddy's gonna break out? Biddy's gonna break out when you least expect it. Biddy's gonna break out when you least expect it. Biddy's gonna break out when you least expect it. You ain't catching this shit, dude. You see what I'm saying? Catch the ranges, man. You don't know when this is up. Biddy's going to drop, and it could just go completely down. No, it didn't. Right back up to the top of the range. Oh, Biddy's coming down again. Oh, we don't know that. Do you see what I'm trying to say? Don't look at those ranges, man. SRT, yeah, zoomex is available to you, dude. Absolutely it is. Everybody's in the United States using zoomex, bro. Oh, 67.7. 67. Hold on, 67.7. On this dump right here. All right, now we're getting into some more macro stuff. Instead of scalping for ranges, all right, let's just make sure that this was the range. It sure was. When we took this long right in here, look. So if I clean up all of these here, we won't clean up all these ranges. We'll just clean up this one and this one. I pull the fibs on the ranges that I'm trading. So when Bitcoin started dumping right in here, I said, guys, I'm expecting Bitcoin to have a bounce right here. I pulled the fib from this low, from the start of the move, from right here. That's where I pulled the first fib, and I brought it all the way up to our high. Remember that stream? We did this trade live. We came right down into this golden pocket. Boom. We took the long. That's all she wrote, baby. That's all she wrote. Does that make sense? I see where you spotted the low. See trend. Does that make sense? Yeah. And again, guys, this is a little bit right now. It's just we're walking you through scalping, the CryptoCrank radical scalp method. with the Coliseum doctrine, support, resistance within ranges. Those support and resistance are entries. When we start doing these big dumps, guys, this will start radically fucking up your mind, man. And it'll start, you guys aren't ready for the dumps and the pumps, man. The dumps and all the pumps. This, you guys cut this out of the, don't worry about this. Don't worry about this. Worry about this. Let's make this cleaner. Worry about this. Don't worry about this. And don't worry about this. In the Coliseum, guys, my veteran people do not care about this and do not care about this. They don't care about this. Everybody enjoys their day and hangs out and says, oh, look, man, we don't have an established range. Time to get away from the market. Time to sit back. And then this starts happening, and it's game on, baby. And then it's game on. We don't care about this. We don't care about this. We care about that. We care about this. We care about that. We care about this. We don't care about this. We do not care about this right in here. Oh, my gosh. That's finally, I heard everybody. I heard it all. Oh, my gosh. That's finally going to sweep 60. No, it didn't. Ain't nobody know, bro. Stop worrying about all of it. Scalp the ranges. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I look for a lot of confluences. Like, look at this. Here, I'll show you this one. All right. We were live streaming. And we were right here. All right. This is Bitcoin's price action right in here. All right. Here we go. If you notice in this range right in here, we have 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touches. Bitcoin came up, made a low. Bang. I said, well, why did Bitcoin make a low here? Well, what do you know? Golden pocket. Bang, bang. Right on the 6.5. Beautiful. Longed it. We longed this. Excellent. Perfect. We got out. Shorted this because we said, ready? It's called the, it's real simple, guys. Biddy ain't got no legs. It's called the Biddy ain't got no legs pattern, dude. You think it's going somewhere, boys, ladies and gentlemen. And Biddy ain't got no legs. All right? Real simple. Well, the price action, again, we'll keep the fib here. Boom. There's confluence. We came down, first touch point. We started coming into here. Before this price action even happened, I said, guys, I'd be looking for like a higher low if Biddy's going to hold. All right? I'd be looking for something a little bit higher. You know what I mean? Well, what do you know? Biddy ended up coming a tad bit higher. Boom. We were live streaming, and I said, guys, this thing started dumping. Oh, crank, dude, guys, I have the videos. It's all documented. Just go. I can give you the videos of exactly how we took this trade. All right. I can show you guys the exact video. I'll put it in there. Just watch it. It's 1 hour long. I said, guys, I would not be surprised if we get a third touch point. 1, 2, third touch point. This thing, all of this price action didn't even exist yet, guys. This price action right here didn't even exist. All right. This thing was just dumping. All of this price action didn't even exist yet. So I said, guys, I would expect a third touch point. And then on top of that, let's find some confluence. Well, what do you know? Real simple. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you know? Not only do we have a third touch point and a golden pocket, guys, took this trade. That's all she wrote. Another $10,000 trade. Does that make sense? There's your confluence when you guys are doing this. And again, let's just look at this real quick. Hold on. Let's look at this. Hold on. Get your panties up in a bunch. Let's see. Hold on. Let's just go through this, guys, because again, I'm just going to go over here to the Telegram again. Look at this. Same thing, the same range that I was just talking about, where we entered, where we shorted, where we longed. All right, let's go back over here. Those trades right in there. Another 10 Gs. We did that all live together. All right. Why were we going to get a bounce right in there? Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Hold on. There's also, you'll learn about USDT dominance. We got a triple top on USDT, triple top USDT dominance. Boom, triple bottom on Bitcoin. Synced right up. Bang, bang. Bitcoin bottomed. USDT topped. That's all she wrote, baby. Bang, bang. Well, we got ourselves a couple of losses. We took a 7%er there for a whopping 20 G's. That was a bad one. That was a bad one. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hold on. I want to see the stream that we did. Dang, this one got 140,000 views. I wish that every one of these things got 140,000 views. Damn, this one did 140, dude. This was crazy. This was a good one, man. This was dope. I can't find it, guys. We have so many losses and so many wins that we just don't even know what we're doing anymore. Ah, beautiful. Here we go. 1 hour live session breakdown. How, when, where, why I trade. Executed live, explained every decision, closed with plus 3,200. This is what transparency looks like. I just redrew it for you guys in real time tonight. There it was. We took this trade live that night, dude. Look at that. Did you just look at it? Look at that. We posted it. There it was. It was a good solid win for the night, man. All right, guys. So again, there's a lot of different tools, but the meat and potatoes of it are gonna be support resistances. Don't overthink this. Everyone thinks they got the sauce, man, and all these big words, dude. You know, I go into these spaces and people are using some big words. They kind of hurt my brain because I'm like, I don't even know what that means. I'm like, what? What? I don't even know what you're saying right now, dude. Did it come down to a support is what you're saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know, man. This stuff is, they overcomplicate it for me. I can't do it, dude. And it's already hard as it is. It's already hard as it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, guys, make sure to get inside of the you guys make sure to get inside of the Coliseum. If you guys are all signed up, the only thing we're gonna trade together. The only thing I'm gonna ask is you guys sign up to zoomex with me. Mandatory. Give me just a second here. Let's look at Bitcoin and see if we can get a trade tonight, guys. Let's get back to the price. Let's get into what really matters here. Let's get into why you're here. Oh, I'm just kidding. I hope you guys learned something tonight, man. This is how I trade every single stream. That's how I took the shorts from earlier. It's a good stream. I hope you guys learned a little something, man, because we're doing this. You guys are going to hear me say this a year from now. It's the same thing. You know, if we're in a bull market and we're actually catching that momentum, maybe we're blessed to sit in a trade for a day or two. Maybe we're blessed to sit in it for a week. If we're blessed like that, oh, man, that'd be cool. But, you know, if we're not, dude, we'll be scalping every single section of this bad boy. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate beauty, I don't gotta say much more. I'm a grown man, I know what I like. Still focus on the bag every day, every night. Can't for nothing that else in my way.
I'm looking, guys. Let's see. Man, we went over a lot, man. It's only been about an hour and 10 minutes. Let's give it a couple more. Let's see if Bitcoin comes up to the top, man, and maybe we can get a short. Let's see if we can catch ourselves a shorty, man.
Westside mindset smooth. I don't rush moves, I cruise it. Eyes on the prize, like stay there. Long-term vision, gear after gear. They chase moments, I chase stability. Building something with longevity. I ain't trying to impress the room. I just wanna make sure my people cool. Home will spin, speakers not sunset glow on the parking lot. Life feel good when you earn your way. Not overnight, that's no pay play. I do it for my name. I do it for my people. I do it so the next generation don't start where I started. I wanna make money, do it for my family first. Yeah, that's the sign. Fast cars rolling.
There goes Biddy. Come on, Biddy. Come on up to the top. Let's see what we got here, guys. See, I just don't. I mean, it'd be crazy to long this, man. But it's just like, dude, is Biddy really gonna do it, man? This is tough to try to smack something in these ranges. This is like mid chop, guys. We gotta wait to see what it's gonna do, dude. I want it at the bottoms or the tops, but we went over a lot today. We went up. I mean, over a lot. Mine looks slightly different from you. If you want to go up, I would do it now. If not, I'd love down. I'm using normal candles. Yeah, I just use normal candles. It was a good stream. It was a good stream. Let's look at Ethereum real quick. Yeah. And that's the other thing too, guys. You know, I've also been trading a lot of ETH. ETH is stuck inside of this crazy range as well. Multiple touches here. Multiple touches here. Other than the two, ETH has been coiling up, baby. And I'd even say I would drag it up to like here, and then I'd go from here to here, and I'd say, look at this range. Multiple touches, dude. Good probability that ETH is going to bounce on every one of these touches like that. Another big range here for ETH right in there. Tighten it up. Boom, right in there. Let's go out to an hour real quick. So here's my fib settings, guys. If you want to pull your fibs, if you guys want to just take a quick picture of this real quick, let's go out to like the daily or something. Let's go out to like the weekly, because like right now I have targets of Bitcoin coming down to like 50, 54, 57. You pull your fibs. Pull your fibs. Click on it. Go to the settings right in here. And then there's my settings for the fibs. Right on, Prolific Finance. Jump inside of the Telegram, dude. We're gonna be active. I'm going to be on a little vacation, guys, for the next week though. But get in. There's lots of trades. I'll be trading these scalps from my phone. There's all the fib settings right there, guys. If you guys just want to look at that real fast. You got the 382, the 618, the 0.65, the 0.65, or the 0.5, and the 786. Ah, man, this is tough action. Do we just take a quick little Bitcoin long here for a little entertainment, a little small one? Quick little Bitcoin long here. Why not? This is tough. This is not the right time to do this, guys. But I'm going to take a quick one real quick here. I saw this thing coiling up. If it just comes right up into here, dude, I'll take me a nice little scalp. Let me just take it. Let's see what happens here. This is tight range, though. Tight range. What time is it? 7:57. Yeah. So it's a tight range here. Yep. Did you get those fibs? Yeah. This is tight range. This is tight. You see a Biddy got some legs for a kick. I know Biddy ain't got no legs, but man, let's just see if it's got a little kick. This is tight though, guys. So I would not be holding this thing past this right in here, because if this thing dumps, this is not going to be good. Actually, I wouldn't even be taking again. This is mid chop, guys. Short should be up here, long should be down here. Just in general, point blank. So, but I'm watching it kind of coil up right here. I want to see what it's going to do. I took a nice little short. MacBook on the beach. Nah, I got me an iPhone 17. It'll do good. It does real good. I got to check something out real quick, dude. I wonder if this screen will plug right in. And when I got a screen, will this thing plug into this? This would be crazy. I got this screen. Let's see what this looks like. That'd be crazy. Let's see if this phone's powerful enough to power this screen. Hold on. Holy shit, is it going to power this thing, guys? No, stop it. Get out of here. Oh, this thing's got a speaker in it too? Hold on, guys. Hold on. You guys want to see something cool? This is kind of cool, dude. Look at this. I didn't think it was going to work, but dang, maybe I might take this. Let's look at this. You guys want to see something cool? I'll show you guys. Hold on. Simple, dude. Just connect it right on up. Oh, man, is it not going to show it? What is the camera, dude? My thing's setting it all off. God, that sucks, dude. I got my phone. Ah, there we go. Connected right on up, dude. Look at that. Boom. Little day trading setup on the plane. You just whoop this right out. 10 grand. Look. Scalpy. We'll scalp it right there. We'll scalp it somewhere in here. We'll make it happen. $200 right in there somewhere. We'll make like $30 somewhere like right. Hold on. I'll show you guys. Look. We'll make it happen somewhere in there. I've synced it. Man, my things. Here we go. I just need to promote these things here. Look. We'll make it happen, guys. Somewhere in here, somewhere right in there is a scalp. I know it. You want to know how I know it? Because I've synced it before. Dope. Here you go. Pretty dope. I didn't know if this is going to work. Excellent. Cool. Yeah, right on. Let's get our music back. Yeah, just nice little trading setup. You know what I'm saying? Nice little trading setup. It's a An Acer. Texting a good friend of mine. He's a great trader. It's my boy. Yeah, I got it from Costco. A little dirty, but it'll clean up real nice. All right, let's get the music back on. Let's see, what is this? What do we got going on here? Let's look at the... No, I wish it was a touchscreen, bro. Let's see if YouTube's finally back up. Oh, what do you know? It's back up. Cool. What do you know? We're up 1,300 bucks on the long. Whoa. We got almost 2 grand on the long. Not only did we give the alpha, but we're up a little bit. Guys, this is dangerous. If this thing pops up here, I'm closing it. I'm not playing around. 67, 440. Oh, you just pressed on, just TP'd, huh? Nice, dude. I'm gonna have to do the exact same thing, bro, because I'm promoting Acer right now. Whoa. Get us one little pop, man. I mean, we could even just close it out right now and make a quick 1,000. Hold on. This thing pops on up here. Let's see if it's even got the legs, dude. I hate seeing it. I hate seeing it because, you know, Biddy ain't got no legs. There we go. You know, guys, we were blessed to take a live trade, and we gave out all the alpha on the stream, dude. Oh! Whoa! Whoa! What do we got here, guys? Oh, my goodness. Risky business. We got risky business here, dude. All right, here, we're closing this. Whoa! I'm closing it, dude. Let's see if we can get one more little pop here. Let's get 67, 440. I said 67, 440, dude. Let's see if Biddy wants to give us a little more. Oh, my God. Marshall. Marshall. Oh, Marshall. Let's see if it can get up on just a little bit more. Come on now. Quick 3 Gs on a live stream after busting out the alpha. I don't know, man. This thing could totally roll over. Probably going to do it. Probably ain't going to give it to me unless I lock it in right here. I ain't fucking around. Yeah, dude. We close that bitch. Quick 2 Gs. I mean, I market it out right there, so I don't care. Marshall. I'll take it, dude. I mean, it was a quick $2,000, dude. Smack, smack. Boom. We gave out all the alpha. We went over the Coliseum. Hold on. It was a good trade. Somebody call the police because there's a robbery of tether going on. It was a good stream, guys. It's a great stream. I'm getting ready. You know, it was some risky business going on around this joint. Risky business. Nice little move. Or use the DoorDash. I'm the captain now of this bitch. All right. That's it. We locked it in. Maybe that was it. That was a good stream, dude. I got a buddy who's watching and he says I look like shit right now. Let's see. I'm waiting to read some messages here. It was a good stream, guys. We went over a lot today, man. We went over a lot. We went over, dude, how to find the ranges. The ranges are going to be your Crank is yeah. Hey, buddy, I'm looking $2,000 richer. Nah, dude, it ain't twins, Basil. It's twins. That's not mine, baby. I swear it's not. It was a good stream, guys. It was a great stream. We locked it in. You know, we got it. We were blessed to take ourselves a trade live. I mean, we went over a lot today, guys. I'm just going to tell you, get inside of the Coliseum. You know, I got a lot of new members that I'm going to bully. You guys are going to have to give me a zoomex UID, dude, and trade with me. I'm giving you everything for free. If you don't want to trade with me, then you can go trade with whoever you want to go trade with. I don't care. Go trade with whoever you want, dude. We're going to be the biggest in the country. The biggest to ever do it. It's a good trade, man. My boy. Guys, this is shortened territory. I'm just going to tell you right now, this is shortened territory, dude. Point blank, this is shortened territory. Yeah, I'll start any update on getting the Discord. I have a Discord all built. I don't know. You can just give me the UID anywhere, guys. Just send it to me to verify it, brother. Just send it. I'll verify it for you. I'm gonna be going on a nice little trip with my wife. I'm gonna be enjoying it. In the morning times, I'm gonna probably be looking at my phone and my new little setup. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll take it with me. And man, what a nice little scalp that was. That was cool. But everybody get inside of the Discord. I'm going to be live inside of the Discord. Who knows, dude? Maybe we'll just become a vlogger. Maybe we'll vlog some shit. You know what I mean? While we're out there, dude. And we'll show the beach. And I don't know what the weather's like. Going to be out in Florida. But let's, we'll get out there, dude. And let's see if we could take maybe some live scalps while we're there. I don't know. I love you guys, dude. Get in the Coliseum. Get in the Coliseum and trade with me. It's free. Goodness gracious. It was a good stream, a great stream. We are winning so much. We're going to get tired of winning. You're going to make so many scalps. It's going to be great. It's going to actually going to be fantastic. More fantastic than it was fantastic before. All right. Winning. You're going to be tired of winning. All right. The Skypes are, it's going to be winning. Here comes the next text from my boy here. He's my favorite. It's going to be huge. We're making crypto great again. We're making scalps great again in ranges. It's going to be great. It's going to be so great that you didn't even know what great was. They said, "What's the Coliseum?" He said it was beautiful. Making crypto great again. That was good. We're gonna make it so great that you didn't even know what great was. This is shortened territory, guys. This is shortened territory. We've been looking at it, buddy boys. We've been looking at it. We can see it. You can see this right here. We'll just take this. We'll pop it up on the top of the tippy toe, and we'll pull this down. You guys can see this is shortened territory, guys. Now, typically, all right, when these things get pounded down and they're shorted like this all day, when these things are getting shorted like this all day, at some point they're going to round out, have the final drop, and then crush all of these shorts. All right. So as this thing's getting pounded down right in here and it's coiling up in a compression, it can go like this and then smack them. Pretty easy. And in all reality, guys, that would be like a little 5% move just to crush them. This can totally happen right here. All right. So don't. Is this thing going for it again? Nice. If you guys are still inside of the long from 67,200 when we took it, if this thing pops up one more time, if this thing pops up here, you guys got to close this trade. I would not hold this thing because this is typically this pattern right here. It's going to break down. So again, anytime you guys see it slowly going down, like let's just look at this real quick. See what I'm saying? Anytime it starts slowly coiling down like this, it's going to pop. Anytime it slowly goes like this, it's going to drop. So again, if you guys are still inside of this this Bitcoin long that we just took a minute ago, I would be, get your win up at the top. Feel good. Remember what feeling good feels like. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have a very good voice for all of that. Nicholas just joined on. What's up, Nick? What's up, Nicky boy? Yeah, if you guys are inside of this right in here, man, then and this thing pops one more time, I'd be closing this out ASAPO. This is dangerous. This is risky business. We longed it from here to here, make a couple G's. Boom, boom. It was good. It was a great stream, guys. Yeah, man. I think I'm gonna get off and I'm gonna go hang out, man. I'm gonna go hang out. I will be live maybe on my phone trying to do some trades. Maybe we'll be like crypto, dude, and we'll be like, guys, we have our $10 million and we're gonna take the trades and we're gonna do it and we have it. And exactly as I predicted. Get a little car on the moon in there. The boys, the crypto homies. I don't know any of those dudes, bro. I'm just gonna do it. Yeah, I don't know if I wouldn't be taking any more trades, guys, for some live trades tonight, man. I mean, this thing's kind of dangerous. Maybe it gets one more big pop right up in here. I took it. This looks like, I mean, it's slow climbing. It's been just slow climbing, dude, for almost an hour and 30 minutes. Very clear that this thing's climbing. This thing's probably, if I was in this and I was inside of a long here, I'd want to close this out below this. Just saying. For these scalps. Look, we'll trade with, so 67,390, and we add 1,000. Let's see. How do we add? Wait, that's $8,000. That's 2,800. I don't want to change it, bro. So that would be $1,000 if we just took 1,000 and just entered into it. I wanted to do it down here. See what it looks like trading with $1,000. Just to show you guys the percentages are the same on $1,000, guys. If you're making 10, 20, 30 bucks, dude, you're killing the game, dude. You're scalping, you're killing the game. Just be patient. If you're trading with $1,000 or even $100 and you're making $3, $4, $5, man, it's the same math, same percentages. If you guys are trading with $1,000, you make, dude, if you make yourself $20, $30, dude, you're going to be killing it, man. $20, $30, 2-3 times a day. Shit, you made 10% on your account, man. You killed it. You killed it. All right, we'll trade with $1,000. We got ourselves a G-bone now. We got ourselves a G-bone. See if we get this short up here if this thing comes up. But you know what? And it's what time is it? We've been live for 1 hour and 37. Yeah, guys, this is shortened territory, man. This is shortened territory, so yeah, if this thing comes up and you guys are in from whenever when I took it, this is the man, this thing's getting, if this thing pops up one more time, man, I'd be closing this. I'd probably be closing this because this is a good little, this, guys, that's a 0.27, 10x leverage, bro. You got a nice percentage, man. Oh yeah, I check the heat maps a lot, dude. Yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna get off. I'm going to go hang out with my family. It was a great stream. It was an amazing stream, guys. I'm gonna be active inside of the I'll be hanging out inside of the chat. But man, what a great stream, guys. Tons of alpha, finding our ranges, tops and bottoms are entries. Yeah, love you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful night, morning. If you guys are just waking up, get into the Coliseum. Man, we're working on making sure that the Coliseum runs throughout the entire night. I'm working with other people, man. It runs all night long, which is morning for them, and it works all day long for me and what I'm doing, and we got it, baby. But with that being said, guys, you guys have a wonderful, absolute wonderful night, okay?